Henlo Earth, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mars, and today we are going to do a book haul. Yay! So July 20th was my birthday, and for my birthday, my best friends took me to all of the half-price books that are near me, and then the next day my partner took me to Books A Million, and so I ended up with 16 books, I think. Oh, but it gets better. I also was gifted an Amazon gift card, and I did order myself 3 or 4 books. Only 2 of them have shown up, but I really wanted to do this haul because I'm just so excited about all of these. So let's get into it. These are going to be in no particular order. In fact, they are literally just there. First, I picked up Hide and Seeker. This is one that I bought myself off of Amazon. This is a middle grade horror. And to be completely honest, I don't read a lot of middle grade books, but I did read The Forgotten Girl, which is a middle grade, and it was so good. So I picked up this one. I don't know much about this. The only thing that I really do know about this is that I want to say the main character's best friend goes missing and then comes back and like isn't right. Like there's something wrong. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. The next one I got for myself is Kill Creek. This is one I know nothing about. I don't know anything about this book. I couldn't tell you what it has to do with. I read this first line, okay? At the end of a dark prairie road, nearly forgotten in the Kansas countryside, is the Finch house. That's all I need to know. You know why? Because your girl lives in Kansas. Okay, I picked this up because I want to say it was Gabby Reed's read this and really enjoyed it. And so I picked it up. Now I'm glad I picked it up because it's a Kansas story. And I love the horror that they come up with in Kansas. So now we're gonna get into the birthday books. These were just the 2 that I ordered with my gift card. I have the Winter People by Jennifer McMahon coming, and I'm not sure. I think it'll be here tomorrow. And then I think I have one more coming, but I can't remember what it is at the moment. So all of the rest of these were birthday gifts, and I'm just, get you a friend group and get you a partner that supports your hobbies. The Chalk Man by C.J. Tudor. I, again, don't know anything about this. This is one that I have just heard like good things about. It looks like it's set in 2 different time frames, 1986 and 2016. I'm actually buddy reading this with my 2 best friends who took me book shopping. I had gone to one half-price books and picked this up, and then one of my best friends picked it up as well. And then we went to another half-priced books, and I was like, hey, did I get the Chalk Man? And it was so late in the day and we were exhausted, and she was like, I have no idea. So I picked it up again. So I ended up with 2 copies. And so I gifted one to my other best friend who went with us so that we could buddy read this together. I'm really excited to get into this. I'm going to do a reading vlog on it since we're all reading it together. And I'm actually probably going to start it fairly soon. Then I picked up Evermore. I actually think that I thought that this was the sequel to a different book I have on my TBR shelf. It's not. This is a sequel to a book I don't have. So I am going to have to get the first book in this series to read. I don't know much about it. It looks like a good YA fantasy, and the cover is what drew me to it. The cover is stunning. So I'll pick up the first one and read both of those. But I really don't know anything. The back just says, long ago I stole the sorceress's heart, and now she wants it back. So, oops. Next, I picked up my best friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I have heard such good things about this, and I was actually pretty nervous to pick it up. I don't do well with possession kind of books, but the cover of this is completely stunning. I love the 80s theme. I love the old VHS kind of esque to it. I've heard the names of all the chapters are like old songs from the 80s. Yes, that's what friends are for, and party all the time. So like, that's really cool. So I'm excited to read it. I'm a little bit nervous just because I don't do well with like possession stories. But we'll see. I've heard good things about it. I'm excited to get into that one. I then picked up The Shadow Glass. This is the third book, I believe, in the Bone Witch series, which I have not started. And then I looked at my TBR shelf and realized I already have all three of these. So this one I will be gifting to someone or donating to a little library or something like that. But I am really excited to get into this whole series. The covers of these look absolutely stunning. And I'm just really, really excited to get into these. But I did not realize that I already had this one. I also picked up the Night Circus. I have heard mixed reviews about the Night Circus. I've heard that it's amazing, and then I've heard that it's not. I'm excited to read this. I did read the YA Cirque story, which was Caravel and I can't remember the name of the second one, and Finale, like that trilogy. I am really excited for the Night Circus. I have heard mixed things, but I think that I'll really enjoy this. I don't know much about it, and I kind of want to go in not knowing much about it. I then picked up Sadie by Courtney Summers. I read the back of this one in the bookstore. This is one that my partner got me from Books A Million, and basically it sounds like it's a story about a girl who runs away, but there's like more to it than that. It sounded really good. There's another one by Courtney Summers. I took a picture of it because I do want to pick it up after I read this. I then picked up The Chain by Adrienne McKenty. This is one that has been on my TBR. I don't know much about it. I just know that it's supposed to be a good, creepy horror novel, and so I picked it up just based on that. The cover is also very, very stunning. Just this black and red with this creepy, like, swing. I think this has to do with a missing child, or, like, the bond between a mom and a child, or a dad and a child, like, not being out, like a demon child kind of thing, I think, but I don't really know. Or maybe a missing child, something like that. I know it has to do with a child, and I know it's supposed to be spooky, so I'm really excited to get into this one. This next one I picked up is The Chestnut Man by Soren Sivishop. I'm not saying that right at all. This is one that I've actually not heard anything about at all. And I read the jacket cover in the store and was just like, excuse me? Why have I not read this? This sounds so fantastic. It gives me the Whisper Man vibes, or The Shadows vibes, which is by Alex North, who is one of my favorite horror authors. So I'm really excited to get into this one as well. I have probably said that about all of these books. The truth is, I'm really excited to get into all of these. I also picked up My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. This is one that I have actually heard nothing about, but have seen floating around. So I first saw it when one of my favorite plus size fashion YouTubers bought it and was really excited for it. I saw it again in somebody's TBR, and the cover is stunning. I just love it, so I had to pick it up. I also grabbed Girls of Storm and Shadow. I did read Girls of Paper and Fire. I rated it, I want to say 3 out of 5 stars. I liked the story. The reason that it was so low rating for me is because the dog dies, okay? And I can't. But I did want to continue on with the series, so I had originally seen this at 2 half-price books and passed on it, and then when we went to book 1,000,000, it was in the bargain section, and I just felt like the universe was throwing this book at me like, you have got to finish this. This cover is absolutely stunning, and I'm really excited to continue on with this story to see where it goes. I also got Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi. This one I am excited to get into, but I am a little bit nervous. I did not enjoy Permanent Record at all. I DNF'd it, and then I didn't even pick up, I think it was Emergency Contact is the other one that she wrote. I didn't even pick it up. This one I picked up for a couple of reasons. First of all, look how stunning the cover is. And I love, like, this detail here. I also love if you take off the dust jacket. Look at how just beautiful this is, right? So the book itself is absolutely stunning. The only thing that I know about this book is that it is about 2 sisters, and they have like a strained relationship, and one of them has cancer, and it is about their relationship, like fixing their relationship and getting closer. I thought that it would be a good read, so I am excited to get into it. It is also just a very stunning book. Next, I got The Taking of Jake Livingston. I'm really excited for this. I want to say that this is a middle grade. I'm pretty sure this is a middle grade. I also think that this is going to be the pick for the Spooky Smart Bitch readathon that Jordaline hosts. The only thing that I know about this is that this character here, Jake, lives in 2 worlds, one being like the world of the dead. And so I am just really excited to get into this one. This cover is also just absolutely, I'm trying to not get the ring light in it. The cover is just absolutely stunning. I also picked up Ace of Spades. I have heard this is Gossip Girl meets Get Out. I've never seen Get Out, and I've never seen Gossip Girl, but this cover is stunning, and I've heard amazing things about this book. I don't know much about it aside from Gossip Girl meets Get Out, and I know the premise of Get Out, and I know the premise of Gossip Girl, so I feel like this is going to be such a good read. I also picked up The Merciless for Last Rites. If you know anything about me, you know that I have read the first 3 Merciless books. These are books literally about possession, and the first 3 scared me so bad that I couldn't even have the books in my house. I had to return them to the bookstore, and I was like, I can't do this. I picked up this last one for 2 reasons. First of all, I do kind of want to finish out this series. These can, I feel like, be read as standalones, but they do have like an underlying like story that all ties together. So I do want to finish out the story. I also want to see if reading it now is still going to scare the crap out of me, or if I am past that. And it is one that I haven't heard about on social media like at all, and I need one of those for the Spooky Smart Bitch readathon that I am doing in August, and I thought this would be perfect because I don't hear anybody talk about any of these. So I'm excited but nervous to get into this one. I then grabbed the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I don't know anything about this except the cover is absolutely fucking stunning. I want to say that she, and like, look, just, it's so pretty. I believe that this follows, obviously, Evelyn Hardcastle, and I want to say that she, like, keeps reliving the same day, and, like, she knows she's gonna die or something like that. I picked it up because it just, the cover is stunning, and I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I don't know really anything about it. I also I don't know if this is supposed to be like a play on the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I also have not read, or if this is something completely different. I have no idea. If you know, let me know in the comments down below, because I have no idea what I'm getting into, but I am excited to get into this one as well. And last, I picked up Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Okay, now, I have read 5 or 6 Lisa Jewells, and they're hit or miss with me. I liked Then She Was Gone. I didn't like Watching You. I didn't like some of her other ones. So this one I was really iffy about picking up, but the cover is stunning. I have had it on my TBR for eternity, and I just felt like it is time to pick this up and read it. I want to say the only thing I know about this is a girl goes missing, and it's like told from the family's point of view and like the neighbor across the street. I don't really know, but I am also excited to get into that one, and I hope that I enjoy that one more than I did some of her other ones. So that is my birthday book haul. Let me know, out of all of the books that I picked up, which ones are you most excited to read? And let's do an emoji of the day as a pumpkin, because I'm feeling spooky and I'm ready for spooky season. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.